Hello there, guys. Welcome to your final day watch along. Your final one of the season in the Premier League. That is because we still are going to be doing a watch along for the FA Cup final and the Champions League final. We will be here and we will be doing them. So those will be the last ones of the season. But for the league, this is it. This is where it all wraps up. I mean, we even have a special thumbnail showing exactly how final this really is. We have many things to pay attention to, and Chelsea's just one of them. Now, personally, I don't know how many games I can watch at the same time, and whether I'm going to be flicking and doing what I can do. I don't know. I'm going to be focusing on Chelsea. We will be watching Chelsea Bournemouth, but we will keep tabs on what's going on at Arsenal whilst they play Everton. We will keep tabs on what's going on at the Etihad where Man City play West Ham, and a game that no one else is really going to care about, but we do. We're going to be having our eyes on Bramall Lane, where Sheffield United play Tottenham. Come on, Sheffield United. I even gave them a nice little message of good luck on Twitter, right? I tweeted them. I'm like, listen, Sheffield United, we know you're going to the Championship, yeah? This is your last game here, right? Good luck, please do us one last favour on your way out. On your way out, one last favour. Just something small, right? Little bit. Just beat Spurs, please. Just beat Spurs. That's all I'm asking for. So we'll see. We'll keep tabs there. And we'll also keep an eye out on Anfield at the end. I think that will happen at the end. Maybe at the beginning if we hear what's going on. But at the end, I think it's going to be emotional. Jurgen Klopp is leaving Liverpool. It's his last game. Says goodbye to Liverpool. Says goodbye to Anfield. I think all of us are relieved. But on a footballing level and a personal level, for him, I'm sure it will be quite emotional. So we're probably going to see quite some scenes at Anfield in terms of tears. Loads of tears. The farewell tour finally comes to an end. Today is the grand finale of the farewell tour. You know, this is like when the Beatles split up. Anyway, we're going to get into it. Let me just double check on one thing. Now, just to let you know, Chelsea are not on UK TV today. And I don't know if UK TV have a multiplex going on at all. Do they? I'm not sure. I don't think they do. But beIN Sports are showing. Are we on Sky? Oh, I heard we're not. Hang on. Let me check this. I remember seeing that Chelsea were not televised. I can check very quickly, actually. Okay. Man City West Ham are on Sky Sports main event. Liverpool are on Sky Sports Premier League. Sheffield United are not on Sky Sports. Tottenham, that is, of course. Chelsea are on Sky Sports Arena and Sky Sports Football. Yes, so we are on UK TV. We have been selected as one of the games to show, which makes sense. That makes sense, right? I mean, we're fighting for a Europa League spot. So, aside from the title, there's nothing else to play for. There's nothing else. Champions League's already sorted. The Champions League spots are done. The relegation scrap is already done. We know Luton are going down with the other two, Burnley and Sheffield United. That's it. Now, Chelsea are in line for getting Europa League spot, so they're televised, which is good. Manchester United are not televised, and Newcastle are also not televised. We beat them. We beat them, ladies and gentlemen. We beat them. So, yeah, finally, we got attention on us again. Bloody hell, it's taken a while. Now, let's get to the Super Chats before we get to the lineups. Tom Wright, thank you very much, saying, feeling good. My hometown just got promoted to League One. Who got promoted to League One? Let me guess your hometown. Oh, Crawley Town, yeah? Crawley Town won the playoff final to get themselves into League One. So you're from Crawley. Tom Wright, congratulations. I'm happy for you. I actually am. I've got no allegiance there, so I'm happy for you, mate. Enjoy League One. But much appreciated for that. And go and see some games in League One next season. Josh, did you see the goal Maatsen scored? What a goal. I know. He's killing it there, man. He's absolutely killing it. I'm happy for him, but I'm also like, we could have just kept him. But anyway. But yeah, banging goal. Absolutely banging. Borussia Dortmund won that game 2-0, if I'm not mistaken. Meanwhile, Bayer Leverkusen just can't stop. Still unbeaten. They're not going to lose. Unless they lose the Europa League final. But they're not going to lose. August VD, thank you very much, saying, going to be like Morgan Freeman in the dark night with all the monitors. Honestly, I wish I could. I've got 2 monitors here. I wish I had 5. Like, I wish I could just, have some proper Sky Sports setup where I've just got all the flipping games on at the same time. But the thing is, it only happens once a year. It happens on the final day because all the games are played at the same time. Sharpie, thank you very much, saying nerves on edge. Want to thank you, Younes, for a great season of content at the game. Of course, let's go from a light blue to the proper blue of London. Sharpie, listen, mate. Much appreciated. Thank you very much, right? But also, look, please win the title today. Please, we're asking for the sake of football, specifically all of us in London. Please just win your game. Don't draw, win your game. Win your game so Arsenal don't even have anything to even think about, right? In the same way that Chelsea beat Man United 6-0 in the women's game to not even give City something to think about. We're very sorry. Sorry, Sharpie. But please do the same today with the men so then Arsenal don't have anything to think about. Good luck. I hope you do it. I hope City win it again. They deserve it for sure. But, oh boy, can you imagine if Arsenal actually won it today? Well, we're going to react. We're going to react to all the scores as they're coming in and what's happening, and we'll see what's going on. So, Sharpie, good luck, and hope you do it. David Steinhardt, thank you very much, mate, saying Chalobah. Apologies. Indigestion. He didn't say indigestion. That's me. Chalobah, more defensive than Gusto to cover for Silva. Spurs 6th place coming. Now, I've seen the lineup. We're going to talk about that in a sec, actually. I've got a couple of things that I wanna mention. JD, let's go Chelsea. Absolutely. And Israel Valadares, thank you very much, saying, hi, Younes, hope Silva scores like Frank Kirby did. I hope so too. Frank Kirby left Chelsea yesterday as Chelsea won the league for fifth time in a row. You just try time. Waiting for this to work. So, yeah, they won it. Frank Kirby got the 6th goal. She came on and got a goal. Beautiful way to say goodbye. I hope Thiago Silva does the same today. If he were to score, that would be fantastic. But the one thing about Thiago Silva today, which we're going to get into now, before so, Kendall, thank you very much for your super chat, saying, here's hoping we can all laugh at our rival Londoners, Spurs and Arsenal. Come 90 minutes. Come on, you Blues. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. It would be more funny, I think, if Spurs were to finish below us. That would be more funny. If Arsenal just don't win the league, it's just relief. It's nothing funny. It's just relief. It's something funny, I guess, a bit. But it's relief because you just know. Imagine if Arsenal actually won it today. After 20 years, exactly 20 years to the year where they last won the league and they done the Invincibles. We won't hear the end of it for the next 20 years. That's the problem. The problem's not with Arsenal winning the league. The problem's their fans. That's the problem. Anyway, so let's see what happens. But today's lineup for Chelsea. Let me actually do what I done last time. Let me get it up on screen for you guys. We can just react, I guess, can't we? Now, let me do a little clickety-click-click. Let's see if this is going to work. This should work. Yeah, it works. There you are. Right, so Chelsea, Bournemouth. That's our form going into this game. 4 wins on the bounce. Beautiful. Bournemouth have lost their last 2. We hope we make it 3. Lineups. There's the lineups. Right, so 4-2-3-1 as normal. Petrovic in goal. Chalobah right back. Cucurella left back. Badiashile and Silva centre back. That's obviously going to compensate for Cucurella coming central. These 3. Then, let me do this right. These 3. There we are. These 3 shifting a little bit, right? As Cucurella comes inwards, right? Gallagher might come a little outwards. I'm doing this well. I feel like I'm doing the weather, you know. So as you can see, it's sunny over here. But yeah, that's the defense. Gallagher and Caicedo in midfield as predicted. Madueke on the right, Sterling on the left. That's a bit of a surprise. I expected Nkunku. Palmer down the middle, Jackson up front. Nkunku was meant to start apparently, and now he's on the bench. I don't know why. Yeah, BBC News, you know it. No, I wouldn't work for them. No way. But Nkunku, there was reporters all coming out that normally confirm lineups really well, all coming out and saying the same thing. Nkunku starting, and then he's not starting. So, I don't know. As for Bournemouth, he's on the bench though. We'll get to the benches in a sec. For Bournemouth, Neto in goal, Kirkers left back, Aaron's right back, Zabarnil and Senesi centre back, Christie and Cook in the middle, Kluivert, yes, Kluivert, son, right? Tavernier and Semenyo to complete the midfield with Unal up top. The subs, which is actually, again, even for Bournemouth, this one is a little bit surprising. Their bench has Solanke, who's on the bench. Same with Utara, I expected to start. But anyway, that's their bench. For Chelsea, Bettinelli, Cassidy, Chukwuemeka, Leroy Colwell, Disasi, Gilchrist, Gusto, Nkunku and Ugochukwu. Gusto not starting tactically, you can understand, right? Because if we are playing Cucurella inverting, then I get why Gusto is on the bench, because we would have Badiashile left centre-back, Silva centre-back, Chalobah right centre-back. That would be the back three when Cucurella advances. So it makes sense. On a positional level, it makes sense. But for Nkunku not starting, he was meant to start. I hope he's not injured. I hope nothing's wrong. That's the only thing I can think about. We got so much PTSD with this guy that I hope he doesn't get broken after 2 games. So that's that. And the other thing, which I'm not happy about, why is Thiago Silva not captain? Gallagher's the captain today. Now that's fine with me normally, right? I'm fine with that. But this is his last game. Like, what are we doing? Thiago Silva needs to be given the armband. He's not starting with the armband. I hope maybe for the second half or the last 20 minutes or so, just give Thiago the armband. Like, here you go. You know, enjoy it. Like, he deserves that at least. Do you know what I mean? So let's wait and see what's going to happen. I prefer Thiago to be the captain for today, and we can wrap up the season and say goodbye to him, because today is Thiago Silva's last game. Now, if we are going to actually look to the lineup, right? There's potential for today to be the last game for Silva, we know 100%. It could be Conor Gallagher's last game. We don't know what's happening with that, right? So it could be. It could even, this one's a little bit far-fetched, but it could be Sterling's last game. It could even be Chalobah's last game. Right? Could be. Chalobah could go for pure profit. Gallagher could go for pure profit. Sterling could go to make way for some of the wingers that we're going to be bringing in and using and all of that madness. We know the deal there. And Silva's confirmed. So those are the guys that we might be seeing for the last time. We'll see what happens. And we also have to talk about the manager. We don't know what's happening with Poch. Badiashile as well, maybe. Yeah. Although that one's a little bit touch and go, because I don't think we'll let go of 2 central defenders at the same time. Thiago Silva's going, but let go of Badiashile. Unless if we're bringing in 2 top centre-backs, then maybe. But yeah. Pochettino, we don't know what's going on. He might be staying. He might be going. God knows. So we'll wait and see what happens in that regard. And hopefully we get to find that out very, very soon. Leon, thank you very much, saying, hey, my uncle is at the game. Silva forever blue. 100%. And fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. He has a very good game. Hopefully a goal. That would be nice. And we get to say goodbye to Thiago Silva. That's going to be emotional. I think towards the end of the game, we'll see the reaction and how everything is going. And we'll be able to really analyse what's going on with Thiago Silva. I've just seen Fabrizio Romano's tweet. Bayern Munich have confirmed Thomas Tuchel is leaving the club. Bunasar and Choupo-Moting also leaving the club as free agents. Choupo-Moting's leaving as a free agent. How old is he? 35. Fair enough. I thought he was younger than that. Fair enough. But that's that. So, we'll wait and see what's going to happen. Now, in terms of my setup, hang on. I hope this is going to be working properly. As we've said, for those that are in the UK, Sky Sports, if you're not in the UK, then you know what to do. In the chat, let each other know, help each other out. Where are you watching the game? Do your thing. Basically, do your thing. And let each other know where you're watching it so no one's missing out. Thank you all very much. Got some suggestions coming in already. So, yeah. Now, the other games, as we already know, Arsenal have to win. Unless if Man City lose, then... Actually, no, tell a lie. Arsenal have to win. Let me... Get the table up. The table is... Yeah, Arsenal got to win. Arsenal got to win, and Man City can... Man City have to win, but if they draw, then they're going to have to hope that Arsenal don't win their game, basically. So Man City technically just need to win too. That's how it is at the top of the table. Tottenham need a point to finish 5th, guaranteed, against Sheffield United. If not, then if they lose, then Chelsea, as long as Chelsea win, Chelsea will jump into 5th. And the whole situation with Newcastle and Manchester United is all tied on points. Newcastle will not be finishing... Sorry, Manchester United will not be finishing in the top 6. Done. Unless they score 10 goals today. Actually, no. 13 goals. 13 goals. No! Sorry. 16 goals. Can United score 16 goals today? No. So, they're out. They're done. They're finished. Newcastle, though, they got to hope Chelsea lose and Newcastle will pick up a win today. They are playing away at Brentford, so nothing to really worry about in that aspect, unless if we were to throw the game. Can you imagine if Chelsea just played rubbish today? I don't think we will, but I hope not. And as I've said, the relegation battle is already all sorted. The only way Luton don't get relegated is if Nottingham Forest lose and Luton win 12-0 against Fulham at home. So, yeah, Luton, you got to get off to a good start. We need 6-0 minimum by half-time. That's not going to happen. So Luton are going down. So that's that. That's basically it. Everything else in the Premier League is all settled. The only thing left is who's finishing 5th and 6th and who's winning the league. That's it. So, there we are. Going to be interesting. Also, yes, I've seen a couple of you mention it, and I have to say thank you. Thank you. Why? 180k, ladies and gentlemen. 180k. And I have to say, the last few days was a massive climb up. I don't know where it's come from, but yeah, massive climb up. Thank you all very much. Much appreciated, hugely appreciated. But we don't stop there. It's just the beginning. 200k is the aim, and then from there we aim for 300, and we ain't stopping. So all of you guys are the ones that have made it happen. I appreciate it. Thank you all so much. So that's to you. Thank you all. Thank you very much, and thank you all. Bear me one sec. I think I've got a technical issue. One sec. Let me sort this out. We need to get this sorted before the game starts. So if I go off screen very quickly, just bear with me. Bear with me. Stay here. Don't go anywhere. One sec. Right. Issues. Flipping issues. I'm going to have to go to plan B. Talk about a time when you don't want your TV to not work. Flipping hell. Unreal. And we all know what plan B is. Talk about a day where this has happened as well. Flipping final day, Premier League, and this does not want to switch on. Unreal. Everything's all good. This doesn't want to turn on. I think there's an issue with the supply. So plan B it is, I think, unless if a miracle happens. If I see that red button pop up, we're in a good place. But up until that point, but this is the thing. What I don't want is, you know, you jump on and you start watching, right? You know where, and the delay is ridiculous. It's like 3-4 minute delay. I can't have that. I can't have that. I need something up to date, you know? And I've not done it in a while. Bear with me one sec. Oh, you guys are giving suggestions. Actually, yeah, if anyone has good suggestions, let me know. But I need somewhere without a delay. Without a delay. Bear me one sec. Right. Let's get cracking. Okay, we've got a way. Don't worry. We've actually got, I think, a very good way. We got a very good way. But your suggestions are all really good as well. It's good to know, just in case. You never know. You always need a plan B in these sort of things. So thank you to everybody. Keep them coming. Let's get... Right. Thiago Silva giving a massive, massive wave. As we are about to kick off, let me just get this. Right. Oh, Anthony Taylor's the ref. Oh, come on. Rebate, thank you very much, saying, come on, Chelsea, make a strong end to the season. Absolutely. Fingers crossed. There's Pochettino with the Bournemouth gaffer. Right. We are go. So. Oh, no, we're not. We're not. We nearly were. Now we are. Okay, let's move. Okay. Jackson, thank you very much. Sending love from Hong Kong, Younes. Thank you. Same to you, mate. Much love. Kendall says, who is your favourite player ever? Favourite player ever, for me, Zidane, as Chelsea are in. Chelsea are in. Jackson. Good save. Good save. Unlucky. He's gone back and he's got it again. Lovely. Best favourite player ever, Zidane. He's my personal favourite for various reasons. Chelsea player, Lampard. 100%. Yeah, I hope that sums it up. Obviously, JT and Didier have a special spot. Same goes for Czech. Daniel. Oh, thank you, Daniel. Daniel giving a banging suggestion there. All right. I've not heard of that one. Because that's the most important thing here. Is to make sure that the time is where we want it. There's Correa into midfield, loads of space, beautiful. Beautiful. Sterling into Palmer. Nearly. What we're going to do Brentford have scored. Beautiful. Let me readjust a few things here as Bournemouth have come out with the ball. Okay, someone's just put offside Brentford, so that's probably not a goal. It is what it is. Man City have scored! Man City have scored! Come on. That's what we want. Man City have scored. So they're not in a good place. Who scored? Who scored? That's the question. Foden! Player of the year. Player of the year. Foden has put it into the net. There's the confirmation that Brentford has gone to VAR, so that might be disallowed. Nottingham Forest have also gone up 1-0 at Burnley, and that's the only goals we've got so far. So that's the latest coming out of the rest of the games. Okay. Right. So, the Forest stand, thank you very much, saying, I'm not answering. Not at all. Not at all. Okay. So I've got everything laid out in front of me pretty nicely now. As we wait, hopefully this has a miraculous way to turn back on. If it does, you're going to get a live reaction of the fuse coming back on, basically. Russell, thank you very much, saying sad my 2 super chats got missed. Apologies, I was away from the screen. If I've missed it, I was away from the screen. I did say I would be back. If I've missed it, apologies. Like I said, we've got a big technical issue here where this television does not want to switch on and I can't sort it whilst on a stream. So if it miraculously turns back on, then great. We'll be able to get back to the normal setup. But for now, I'm watching here. Plan B. Always have a plan B. So yeah, Russell, apologies. Russell, if you send in your super chats as normal comments, and I'll keep an eye out for you. Don't worry. Whatever you've sent, just send them in as normal comments. As Bournemouth are trying to get into the final third. It's funny because I'm also trying to keep tabs on what is going on the other games too. Man City currently, as it stands, are winning the league. Simple as that. They're winning the league. Arsenal could win 800-0 and they will not be winning the league. So that's as it stands right now. Man City are winning. So easy day. Now, if Man City get a second goal, I think it's a wrap. I think Arsenal basically turn into a friendly at that point. That game becomes for absolutely nothing. So we'll see. Russell, thank you, saying, why don't you go to games, Younes? Time, convenience, and this. Oh. Bournemouth with the shot. Kukureya's down, but that was actually a really good opportunity. He just hit it straight to the goalkeeper, straight to Petrovic. Anyway, yeah, mainly for watch-alongs. If I was at a game, there'd be no watch-along. And I told myself that once I came back for this season, the watch-alongs will be on and it'll be priority. So I'm here. It's a shame, because if there was a way for you to be able to stream from the ground, that would be ridiculous. But the club don't allow it. The club don't allow it. They don't allow it. So that's not on my part. That's on Chelsea's part. Simple as that. Kukureya getting kicked in the face. Kicked. He's all right, though. Here's Thiago Silva. Petrovic, Badiashile. Hang on, this is Kimosa, thank you very much, saying, good evening, Younes. Last match of the season. Hopefully next season we can get the Chelsea we know and love back. Cheers, my man, and hope you get some rest during the season break. I mean, Crystal Palace have just scored against Aston Villa. But yeah, thank you very much. Firstly, I hope so too. Chelsea need to be brought back to a level where we are respected again, because the levels that we've been operating at have just been poor, beyond belief. So we can't have that happen again. However, I do think that we might be building some sort of momentum, and we've got to carry it forward. We've got to carry it over. So hopefully it works out. And also rest. I might get a little bit of rest, but As for the season break, there's not really a season break on here because it's transfer season. So we're going to be talking about all sorts of news, transfer latest. It's actually for us lot in terms of the YouTube scene, it's probably the busiest time of the year. So yeah, there'll be a lot of content. I think you'll be getting quite a few double uploads. Let's just say that. So Tiger Claws, thank you very much, saying, would be funny if Spurs get sixth and United beat City. That would, yeah, that would be funny, but no, it wouldn't be funny for us. Seen the foul on Cucurella. Edwin, thank you very much, saying we are winning again. Thank you very much. I hope we win today. Anthony Taylor in the limelight here. I think there was meant to be a pen. And I've had lag, so I've had to refresh, and it's past that action. I'll go back and see that little piece of action and see if that was a pen. But Potts was now talking to the fourth official. I hope they can show a replay. And I'll be able to give you my thoughts. Rostislav, thank you very much, saying, feeling good about this game. Bournemouth are pressing us really well, but somehow this team has learned how to play out of the press in these last 4 games. Hope Thiago will get one last goal and win for us. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. I want him to score, and that way we can say goodbye properly. I do want to see this penalty. Well, it was meant to be a penalty. It's a free kick into the box, and now it's been cleared. I'm curious to know whether that was a pen or not. Caicedo with the pressure. He's dealt with that really, really well. Chelsea throw. A lot of you saying clear Stonewall pen, 100%. That was a pen. I need to see this. I need to see this. My goodness. Was it that bad? Nottingham Forest have scored a second goal. Russell Carroll, thank you very much, saying, can the game be streamed on Zoom? What? No. No. Clear pen. Oh, I'm so curious to see this. Hang on. Gallagher! Out for a goal kick. Can they show a replay of that pen, please? I really want to see a replay. Right. I'll get to that probably at half time. We'll see if it was a pen. Come on, man. Why are you not taking the sting out of this? Why? Yeah, Spurs have scored. Spurs have scored. Sheffield United. Louise, thank you very much, saying Thiago Silva could do every Chelsea fan a favour and Anthony Taylor's face in the last minute as a farewell gift. He actually could. He actually could. You know, what's he got to lose? Yeah, we need Sheffield United to score twice. It's not happening, is it? It's just not happening. Cucurella, Caicedo. Man, I really wanted... Who scored? Who scored for these lot? Kulusevski. Son assist. What to do, eh? No miracles yet. So, 15 minutes in, still 0-0 at Stamford Bridge. As it stands, we're finishing in 6th. As it stands. So... Caicedo back to Petrovic. Cucurella. Badiashile! What are you doing, Badiashile? Oh, Caicedo, thank goodness. Gallagher. Ball up the pitch. Oh, nice little turn from Jackson. That's beautiful. Sterling. Goalkeeper's come out. Gallagher. Caicedo. What's he done? Caicedo. Oh my goodness. What's he done? Caicedo. Holy moly. What was that? What is that? He scored from the halfway line. Unreal. Holy, you know what? Wow. Wow. Oh my goodness. He's seen the keeper off his line and he's gone for it and he's absolutely nailed it. He's absolutely nailed it. That's Beckham-esque. Oh, he's lifted that to perfection. 1-0 Chelsea, and I wouldn't have had it any other way. I would not have had it any other way. That was a beauty. That was a beauty. That's Beckham in his heyday. Unreal. Caicedo, what a goal. That goalkeeper thought he'd done something. That's goal of the season. That has to be goal of the season. Surely that's goal of the season. Surely. Unbelievable. Man. Whew. Well, we're doing our job as it stands, and we could be on the brink of 5 in a row. 5 in a row. Now, as it stands right now, Chelsea will be winning the title. Wow, what have I just said? Oh my God, I've got 2015, 2017 PTSD. As it stands, City will be winning the title, right? City. And Chelsea will be finishing in 6th as it currently stands. So we got to hope that Sheffield United can do us some sort of a favour. We can't bet on it. Don't hold your breath, but let's hope. Kendall, thank you very much, saying LOL at Anthony Taylor. Try writing that off. You can't. No one can write that off. Yeah, no, I know. Chelsea winning the league. Bloody hell, I've not said that in how long? But yeah. As it stands right now, we are in 6th. Tottenham are winning. Oh, Manchester City have scored. City have scored a second. City have scored a second. It's done. It's done. It's done. It's done. It's done. Man City are going to be crowned champions today. Arsenal are in absolute tatters. Simple as that. Lovely. There we go. Lovely, 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 jubbly. Man City 2, West Ham 0 after 19 minutes. And that's it. That's it, Rays, basically. That's it. It's got to be. Chelsea corner, as Cole Palmer's tapped it onto a defender and it's gone out for a corner. I'm sure the news has hit Arsenal, so they're probably not happy. Right now as it stands, Arsenal need West Ham to draw. Arsenal need West Ham to score 2. And then Arsenal need to win their game. That's how it stands right now if Arsenal want to win the league. But that's not going to happen, is it? Newcastle have scored at Brentford. So they're going to be cementing their 7th place as it stands. Let's just hope for Sheffield United to score twice out of nowhere. You know, I need Sheffield United to show up like Randy Orton putting on the greatest RKO that anyone could ask for. Out of nowhere. Out of nowhere. Muad, thank you very much, saying, would you consider this season progress? The end of the season has been progress, for sure. Oh, Nico's in! What was he doing there? Like, look, you've done everything beautifully. Don't try to take a shot from that angle. What are you doing? Relax. But, yeah, the end of the season, look, 5 wins out of 5. We can't ask for more. We can't ask for more than that. We can't. Let's be honest. We can't. So Gallagher to take the corner. Edward, thank you very much, saying, where was his performance all season? Amazing Caicedo. I know, right? Unbelievable. I'm glad that we've got there, you know? Or we're getting there. Uh-oh, here come Bournemouth. Are they going to do anything? Probably not. Correa's on him like a rash. They're trying to get into the final third. Joseph Fernandez, thank you very much, saying, nearly spat out my drink with that Caicedo goal. Hope we keep up the fight till the very end. Up the Chelsea. I hope so too. They're doing that at the moment. And yeah, I couldn't believe that goal. That goal is stupendous. As the great Chris Eubank Sr. would say. That was absolutely stupendous. Oh, unlucky Bournemouth. Good header. Unlucky. Louise, thank you very much, saying, every time Caicedo touches the ball, the crowd screams shoot no matter where. Literally, I don't blame him. That shot was stupid. This is stupid. As I said, stupendous. Stupendous, man. Halfway line, Beckham settings. Is that his first? No, it's not his first Chelsea. Is that his first Chelsea goal? It's not. Has he scored before? Let me know in the chat. Has Caicedo scored for Chelsea before? He has, surely. He has. Daniel, thank you very much. Feeling joy knowing we took 2 points from Arsenal during the first half of the season. You're welcome, Zitty. His first goal. Yeah, it's first. Bloody hell, what a way to score your first. Oh, yeah, that was it. He scored against Spurs and it was disallowed. Yeah, that's the one. So, yeah, today that's his first Chelsea goal. I think that's the best first goal anyone's ever scored. Ever. That's ridiculous. Imagine, what was your first goal? Oh, yeah, just scored from the halfway line. Standard. Just from 50 yards out. Nothing big. No big deal. No biggie. Imagine. No, we're not getting any miracles in this household today. Newcastle have scored a second. So Manchester United, without even bothering, are already in the mud. They're finishing 8th. United are finishing 8th. It's basically happening. It's going to be done. They're finishing 8th. There's no way back from this. So Newcastle have got the second goal. Basically a wrap. Unbelievable, isn't it? How this end of season's come around. And we're finishing ahead of Man United by this much. Do you know what I mean? Crazy. Crazy. I have to say, so far, it seems like this final day is going pretty straightforward. Do you know what I mean? Pretty straightforward. Ramazan, thank you very much for your super chat, saying, when Poch was at Spurs, I thought they were a very dangerous young team, and if they win a trophy, they might taste victory and become a force. Didn't happen, thankfully. I feel this way about Chelsea now. Hopefully, mate. Hopefully. Because, yeah, I got to be honest. This turnaround towards the end of the season, I did not see coming. Whatsoever. I thought we were in the trenches. We were there, staying there, done, dusted, finished, struggling, and yeah, now we're about to get 5 wins out of 5. It's just, and we got to start somewhere. Oh no, the VAR has come in to play, and Newcastle's goal has been disallowed. It's still 1-0 at Brentford. Great, now this one stopped. What is going on with tech today? Unbelievable. I'm getting the wrong end of all tech known to man. Ridiculous. But don't worry. They can't stop me. No, they could if they wanted to, but they can't stop me. We've got the emergency. Which is a little bit behind. But it's a filler. See Bournemouth on the attack, coming into the box. Thiago Silva to deal with it. And he does so very beautifully. Very, very beautifully. Very beautifully. Hang on, what's going on? It's a goal kick. It's a goal kick, ref. Yellow card? What's happened? He's running to the byline. Oh! That's a red, isn't it? That's a red. That's a red, ref. How's that yellow? What's wrong with Anthony Taylor? Well, what's wrong with Anthony Taylor? What's right with Anthony Taylor should be the question. Unbelievable. Cucurella's been booked. Nah. How has he been booked? How is Cucurella being booked? What? How? Is it going to VAR? Please tell me he's going to VAR. He's flung Cucurella to the ground and he's picked up a yellow. And then Gallagher's got the same yellow. Cucurella's got the same yellow. How has that worked? Unbelievable. Wolves have gone down to 10 men. I've just seen a red card pop up. Liverpool 0, Wolves 0. That game's basically a goodbye game for Jurgen Klopp. It's basically a testimonial. But it's 10 men to Wolves now. And Liverpool have the advantage. Unbelievable, that. I'm in shock at that. That's ridiculous. Oh, little pull from Gallagher there, was it? Anyway, ref waves play on. Chelsea's energy is very high. I like it. We're playing very intense. There's a lot of urgency here. So that's beautiful. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. Oh, hey! So now Anthony Taylor wants to do the right thing, yeah? Yellow card for diving. All right, we'll take it. But this referee, man, honestly. Oh, this ref. It was a dive. Let's be honest. Blatant dive. Thank you very much to GoFi. Kukurea has a different set of rules. Hair pulling is not against the rules, and now the WWE finisher is not a red. I know, that looked like a just full-on chokeslam. So yeah, you're right. Shams, thank you very much, saying Younes, thanks for the shout out to Cheat Meals Earls Court. Today, all YTF fans get a discount. Just visit the store and mention YTF for 15% off. Hang on, don't I get a cut of this? Also, Younes, don't forget to pick up your loyalty card too for 20% off for 6 months. Oh, so you're giving me... All right. Cheers, mate. Thank you. Much appreciated. Well, there you go, guys. If you guys want you guys want some chicken, you want some dinner, right? And you're in and around Earls Court, you know where to go. Sam's, no problem. I'll definitely pop in at some point. It's got to be done. So thank you very much. That's hilarious. So we're approaching the end of the first half. Not long. Another 10 or so minutes before we wrap it all up and we go to half time. My goodness, talk about emergencies. One stream's gone straight to audio. Beautiful. All the games still the same scores. Arsenal still haven't scored. I think they've probably lost all motivation at this point. They've got nothing to play for. So, yeah, that's that. Newcastle are 1-0 up. Manchester United 0-0. Tottenham still 1-0 up. Man City are winning 2-0. So, yeah, this final day right now is going pretty straightforward. Talk about a day where everything just plummets. Everything just plummets. Blimey. And Liverpool have scored. Liverpool have got themselves a goal. 1-0. What a surprise. Cobb, thank you very much, saying got a sick feeling Taylor will send Cuckoo off. Nah, if anything, we've just got to try and fine-tune this game. I mean, look, as it stands right now, we're not going to gain anything. Tottenham are winning. We need Sheffield United to score twice. We need a draw at best. We can manage the game. If it gets to a certain point where we just have to manage it, then we can manage it. And hopefully we get ourselves to where we need to be. Right, hang on, let me try this. Newcastle goal. Yep, Newcastle have scored. 2-0. So that's confirmed. They're getting 7th. That's basically done as well. I'll be shocked if somehow they don't get that. But what I want to see or find out is Arsenal right now. What are they feeling? Just to find it all basically absolutely going in the bin. Like the whole season has now just gone into the bin. Do you know what I mean? Crazy. Newcastle have scored a 3rd. Oh, wow. Yeah, United are finished. United are finished. Game over. And United haven't even scored yet. You can tell. You can just tell without even having to watch the game. You can just tell United and Arsenal have lost the will to live. They've lost the will to live. Unreal. Unbelievable. Oh, we're back. Oh, we are back. Oh, lovely jubbly. Whoa. Aye, whoever shouted that certain place, right, site, respect. Hang on. I don't normally do this, but footy bite. Respect to you. Because I've got something here where I feel like I'm at Stamford Bridge. Like, this quality is stupid. Just like Caicedo, this quality is stupendous. This is like 12K. Not even 4K. This is 12K. Unreal. Oh, this has made me happy. All right, brilliant. So, I got to be careful saying these things on here, right? Because this is live. But we all like footy. I'm going to put it in a sentence. You guys are going to have to decipher this. We all like footy. And we all like to bite on certain things. Bite. Right? So, when you put those two together, what do you get? That is the direction you need to go in. See, that's something that the algo cannot pick up on. We're too good with it. Yeah, a couple of you have put it in the chat. Petrovic. Can I just put in a request as well? If I had like the possibility to like contact Arsenal, what are you doing? Arsenal, what are you doing? I told you they've lost the will to live. They've lost the will to live. It's just, you just don't even have to watch the game to know that they've lost the will to live. Them and United have just gone, screw this, we're done. It's Arsenal 0, Everton 1. How has this happened? Oh, mate. That is hilarious. That is hilarious. Oh, mate. JC, thank you very much, saying, Younes, I can DM you Peacock account if you have a VPN. That's all right, mate. It's all right. It's all right. Thank you very much. But much appreciated. I'll keep that in mind. JD, I would how Mark Goldbridge is. He must be fuming right now, for sure. For sure. It's not even a debate. He absolutely must be. Unbelievable. And Liverpool have scored. It's 2-0 for Liverpool. So there's that. Doc Clone, thank you very much, saying, I wish we're in this hype since long time ago. Yeah, I wish so too, you know, man. Yeah, this end of the season is going well. going really well. Oh, I thought I saw 1-1. Oh, my God, my heart almost went. I thought Sheffield United scored. Oh, man, we need them to score. We need them to score. Come on, Sheffield United. I should watch Sheffield United, shouldn't I? I actually just should watch Sheffield United. I'll tell you what. If a miracle happens and this comes back on, which it won't, then we will put Sheffield United on. And I'll be screaming at Sheffield United. Need them to score. If they can score one goal, it's game on. Game on. We need them to just score one. Just one. Bournemouth trying to get one last push in before the end of the first half. It was a good shot. Bit high. Good shot though. Unlucky. So as it stands right now, Arsenal 0, Everton 1, Brentford 0, Newcastle 3, Brighton and United 0-0, Burnley 0, Nottingham Forest 2, Chelsea 1, Bournemouth 0, Crystal Palace 2, Aston Villa 0. That's Aston Villa are on the beach. They're all hungover. I don't blame them. They're going to lose this game. They don't even care. Here's Sterling. Madueke. Sterling's nearly kicked him in the head. That's unlucky. That's just unfortunate. Boo, boo, boo. Arsenal have scored. The Gooners are back in it. Well, back in it in their own game, not in the title race. So yeah. Who scored for Arsenal, actually? Let me have a look. Tomiyasu. Tomiyasu. How's that happened? Anyway, Tomiyasu scored, so it's 1-1. Liverpool 2, Wolves 0, Luton 0, Fulham 1. Fulham have just scored, so that's that. Man City 2, West Ham 0, and Sheffield United 0, Tottenham 1. Come on, Sheffield United. Come on, Sheffield United. I'm hoping we get to see 1-1 pop up at Sheffield. Ooh! West Ham have got one back. Oh no. Oh no. No, City, don't do this. No. Man, it's game on. The title race has just opened up again. If West Ham get one more and Arsenal get one more, Arsenal go top. Who scored for West Ham? Kudus. What a player, by the way. Oh, that's put a twist into things here. That's really put a twist. Oh, boy. Oh, man. You see, no, look, if there's... Oh, here come Bournemouth. He's bent it. Good block. Chalobah. Yeah. Keep your seatbelts on. Listen, if there's one thing to know, right? Oi, that's gone over the bar. If there's one thing to know, not just football, but in sport as a whole, right? And we saw this yesterday with the boxing. I mean, that told you everything you needed to know. Anything can turn at any given moment. Anything's possible. Anything's possible. Simple as that. You think it's going one way. It's not going that way. It turns out of nowhere. You don't see it come in. And boom. Kudus bicycle kick. My goodness. Fair play. All right, Madueke, Palmer. Jackson's tried to go for the back heel there. That was unlucky. He made the right decision there. I would have done the same, I'll be honest. Oh, that's a great ball onto Bournemouth's right-hand side. Can he find anyone? He's coming inside. He's coming inside. He's coming inside. He's still coming inside. And he's taken the shot. Good save, Petrovic. Unlucky from Tavernier. Yeah, anything can happen. Luton have scored. So that's 1-1 now. Luton 1, Fulham 1 on the brink of half-time. Anything can happen. The boxing yesterday was a key example. Usyk started bright. Fury schooled him for about 5 rounds, right? Schooled him. It was almost a mismatch. I was thinking, can we just stop the fight? This is turning into a man versus boy. You know, it's literally that. And then out of nowhere, all of a sudden, Usyk puts it on him. And Usyk nearly knocked him out. and should have, when you're being completely honest, should have. So in sport, anything can happen. Anything can happen. So this is why now, with this situation, West Ham getting back into this game. Man City 2, West Ham 1, Arsenal 1, Everton 1. All it takes now is one thing to happen in each game and boom, Arsenal top of the league. So we'll keep tabs on it. We'll keep tabs and we'll see what's going to happen. Oh, you lot, grow up. Grow up. I got a bunch of kids in the chat. Grow up. Grow up, man. And Fulham have scored. Fulham have scored. What an answer. Luton 1, Fulham 1, straight away. And this has just proven my point. It's just proven the whole point about sport as a whole. Luton scored. 50 seconds later, Fulham have scored. 2-1. On the brink of half-time. There you are. Crazy. Poch is on the sideline complaining about something. Cucurella is having a word with the Bournemouth gaffer. They're both smiling, so I'm guessing it's jokes. Nothing sinister. Anyway, half-time. There we go. Half-time. Let's bring this back up to 45. What? No, there's no 2-2. There's no 2-2. What's everyone in the chat saying 2-2 for? There's no 2-2. There's no 2-2. There's no 2-2. But by the way, for anyone that's going to put in fake scores, I've literally got the most up-to-date scores right now. If something happens before the scoreline updates, I can see it, which is why I'm giving you guys the goals in real time. Like, the moment the ball's gone in, boom, I can see the ball's gone in. So there's no fake scores here tonight. It's not happening. Get out of here. No point. You're wasting your time, right? It's 2-1. Man City, West Ham, it's still 2-1. But half-time everywhere else, except for Arsenal and Man City. Let me change this now back to where it should be. Oh, mate, Steve in the chat's going crazy in terms of banning all the people with the fake scores. Big up to you, Steve. Respect. Right. So, half time. Now, in terms of the Chelsea game, it's going to plan. We've got nothing to really complain about. We're doing what we can possibly do. A fantastic scoreline and a fantastic goal so far with the Caicedo goal from 50 yards out, literally the halfway line. So we'll take that. But in order for us to finish 5th, we need Sheffield United to do us a favour. And right now, they're not doing that. It's still Sheffield United 0, Tottenham 1. I'm hoping that in the second half, Tottenham come out complacent. That would be hilarious. Fingers crossed. And then Sheffield United can give them a reality check. No, not happening. Whereas for the title race, yeah, that's blown wide open. Just as I thought it was dead. Man City being 2-0 up, now it's 2-1, and Arsenal have brought the equaliser. So it's not over. It's not over yet. Not over yet. Daniel, thank you very much, saying currently got 5 match tabs up. Chelsea winning and watching my dad's team fumble another title, and you're watching in the back. What a beautiful day. That sounds like a very beautiful day. Very beautiful day. Much appreciated. Enjoy. And commiserations to your dad. For now... Like I said, for now, anything can change. Anything can happen. You never know. So, oh yeah, the penalty. Is there a way for me to check this? Hang on. I'm actually going to attempt to check it. Oh, here's the West Ham goal. Oh, Kudus! What a goal! Oh, that bicycle kick was a beauty. Whew. Class. I can see the reaction. I can't see the actual play. I want to see the actual play. There's no clip going about showing me the actual play. I know how to probably get this. Let me put in Anthony Taylor. That should do it. Oh, I've got a picture. I've got a picture. Israel Valadares, thank you very much, saying gifted 5 memberships. Much appreciated to you, my friend. Thank you, and shout out to all the brand new members that have been gifted a membership. Thank you. All right, that picture doesn't tell me anything, I'll be honest. It doesn't look good, though. I gotta say, does not look good. This is on Sterling, correct? Seems like it's on Sterling. Yeah, there's no clip yet. Nah, nothing. So we won't bother with that. We're winning 1-0 anyway. If we weren't winning, I'd want to really dig in and try and find it. But yeah, for now, no need. Absolutely no need. Oh, actually, can I get the replay? Hang on. Let me keep eyes on... Oh, here's Sterling coming into the box. Oh, no, that's not it. That's not it. I don't think it is. Oh, hang on. Oh! That's the one. This is the replay. I've got it here. They're showing it. Is this a pen? Oh, can I see another angle? Please show me another angle. Yes, that's the angle I want to see. How is that not a penalty? How is he not given that? How did that go to VAR? Don't tell me that didn't go to VAR. Don't tell me that didn't actually, whichever way it is, if it didn't or if it did, whichever way, it's a disgrace. Did it go to VAR? It went to VAR. So they're blind. So they're blind. So Anthony Taylor didn't think it was a pen, and then they cleared it. Wow. Okay. You see, things like this makes me just want to say, get rid of VAR. Just screw it. Just get rid of it. Get rid of it. Because like now we're in a situation where Anthony Taylor didn't give it, but he's not fully responsible for the decision being made because VAR have also checked it. Do you know what I mean? Or VAR will feel sympathy towards a certain ref and they'll be like, nah, no pen. Whereas if there was no VAR, it's on that referee. Simple as that, referee. And if that referee begins to have a track record of ridiculous decisions, too much pressure will be put on him and there's a chance he might just get demoted. As simple as that. So at this point, look, I'm not against the tech, but I don't want it. I'm not against the tech, but I don't want it because we're not exactly, no one's doing anything to change the people that are running it. So if the only way to get rid of those people is to get rid of the tech, then get rid of the tech. Screw it. There's no other solution. There's no other solution. So it is what it is. Neon, thank you very much, saying, can we say a big thank you to Emma Hayes and Frank Kirby? Younes, grab a beer on me, pal. Also, Emma loved the shoes. Thank you. I'll get a normal, non-alcoholic beverage. Thank you. But that's appreciated. For Emma, 100%. Emma, Fran, and Maron. So, 2 players leaving. Fran was the one who scored yesterday when she came on. All-time leading goal scorer for Chelsea women. And Emma Hayes, of course, absolute legend. And it was sad seeing her go yesterday, but she left in the best way possible. Could not have done it any other better way. Even ended with a mic drop on Sky Sports, just as a way to say, I'm out. So, very, very, very touching. Houseboat, thank you very much, saying they need rugby's video referee system. Replays on the big screen. On-field ref has to make his decision while mic'd up. Video ref only confirms or denies. Are they going to do that? This is the thing. The people we're asking these sort of rules from are the same ones that are responsible for the bad decisions we're seeing. You know? It's like going to imagine going to a maniac, right? And asking him for therapy. Well, he's not going to give you therapy because he's a maniac. It's not happening, ref. Do you know what I mean? It's not happening. So this is where the whole thing needs to be put into question. I would love that system, I'll be honest. That system is a good system that holds everything accountable towards everybody. You can't get away with anything. If I'm not mistaken, I think the same thing exists in cricket. Does it exist in cricket as well? If I'm not sure. But, yeah, in football, in the Premier League, nah. They don't want it. Because if they get it, then they're all going to get exposed. And they're not going to do that. So kind of does exist in cricket. Yeah. They won't do it in football. For their own interests, they won't do it in football. If not, it would have been, look, if we're going to talk logically, if it was going to be done, it would have been the first sport that they would have done it in. But it wasn't. So they're not going to do it. JJ, thank you very much. Saying, hopefully we can finish up this team in the second half. And also Thiago Silva, Sky Sport interview, giving out his secret to playing well for his age. Well, I still need to see that interview properly. I've seen clips. I need to watch the whole thing. I've heard it's brilliant. And I saw one quote that he mentioned that was just on the money, man. Absolutely on the money. Mentioning about how he wants to send a message to the young players that are at the club at the moment, and that they need to keep their egos in check. And if they want to get better, if the team wants to get better next season without Thiago, they need to take a little bit of their ego and put it back into the team. And if they don't do that, then you're going to get the same stuff that we saw this season. And when he said that, that was a big, like, whoa sort of moment as to that might give an indicator as to what's going on in the team. We know there's been issues at club level, manager level, all of that madness, director level, but some phases of the season where we saw immaturity, it's no surprise Thiago's talking the way that he's talking, and it's no surprise that he's saying that when we do need that little bit of experience put into the team in order to help these young guys come through. So if that's not Thiago Silva basically telling everyone at the club, listen, go and get some experience, and I don't know what is. Simple as that. And also for the young players to level up, mature, think older than their ages, and do what they got to do. And hopefully we get something decent next season. I hope. And Disani, thank you very much for the super sticker. Much appreciated. As we are getting ready for the second halves to all kick off, it's half-time everywhere as it stands right now. Half-time. And as it stands right now, if I'm going to put this up on screen for you guys, let's go to the standings. You can see right here, as it stands, Man City are going to finish 4 points ahead of Arsenal. As it stands. This can change. If Man City concede 1 goal, and if Arsenal score 1 goal, that switches. And Arsenal go top of the league on goal difference. Right? Because right now, even with the scores as they are, it's 61-61. If Man City concede, that will become 60. And if Arsenal score, that will become 62. So they will go above Manchester City on goal difference. And that is how it would stay. But they need West Ham to score 1 more. And Arsenal need to score 1 more. It's possible. It's possible. You never know. Right now, in terms of Europa League, Tottenham are on track to finish in 5th. The way this changes is if they concede 2. They need to concede twice. We need Sheffield United to score 2 goals. So that's a long way from home, I think, in terms of that happening. But you never know. And Chelsea are doing what Chelsea have to do, winning. Newcastle are also doing what they have to do, winning. United are finished, as it stands. Even if they were to win, Newcastle are 3-0 up. United are going to finish in 8th. And that's not a good season. Not a good season. And you know what? I'm glad, to an extent, that it's finished like this way, because Man United have been poor all season, just as much as us, just as much. And people are trying to make it look like, nah, United are definitely better, miles better. Nah, they've been poor throughout. So now, just like before, they were saying the table doesn't lie. Well, yeah, the table doesn't lie. Here's the table. Simple as that. Thank you very much, T-Fuzz T. Would you purchase Hummels for experience? Been having an incredible season playing in a back 4. He has. Hummels is how old? Let me just get back to the stats here. 1 sec. Let me put this back up on the screen for you guys. Hummels is 35. I don't want experience at that age. We had Thiago Silva, but he was unique. I want experience that are 1 step ahead of our current lot. 2 or 3 players that are coming in at ages 27, 28, 29, even 30. Around there. That bracket. Players that are going to be able to not just stay at the club for 1 year, but maybe for 2 or 3. And bridge the gap that the young players need before they become 24, 25, where they start to hit their peak and they've got enough experience and they've been able to look up to someone or other players of a certain level. That's what I feel like we need to do. Anything older than that, look, Thiago Silva was an anomaly. He was unique. Simple as that. So, let's get this up and running. Second half has commenced. Let me just there we are. That's where I am. And if there is something quicker, then I will reflect it. Okay, so most games have now kicked off again, except for Arsenal and Man City, because those were the 2 games that did end last. So those games will be coming on last. As Bournemouth are approaching the box. Let me also see, nearly 1-1. Nearly 1-1. Just to make everyone aware, yes, I am a bit behind in terms of the actual stream. Andisani, thank you very much, saying Sterling is the mole in this team. Our attack is dull today. What are your thoughts about him, Younes? Listen. I don't need to say anything. I don't need to speak. That could not have been timed any better. That could not have been timed any better. That is phenomenal. He's answered your question. Let me get the name again. Andisani, listen. Sterling's answered it for you. I don't need to answer. He's literally gone in by himself and he scored. By himself. Into the box. Inside, outside, left foot, goalkeeper, and it's in. It's 2-0. So, hope that helps, mate. Talk about a super chat that was worth it. Absolutely worth it. Brentford have scored. And Fulham have scored. So it's Brentford 1, Newcastle 3, Luton 1, Fulham 3. Let me also see if there's any more. Any more up to date? Oh, wow. Bournemouth have scored. Oh, brilliant. We get to... There we are. Go a little bit forward. Ah, that's... Badiashile. It's 2-1. But it's not the worst thing in the world. It's come off Badiashile. It's a deflection. As Gallagher comes into the box. Ball in, corner ball? Corner ball. So it's 2-1. It could be worse. It could be worse. Kukurea got slept. He tried to come across his man. Very nicely taken. Badiashile's gone for it. Didn't look really convincing with that block in the first place. And he's just tapped it into his own net. So it's 2-1. But, like I've said, right now, there's no danger whatsoever. We need a draw, minimum. And Newcastle are winning. So we have to bear that in mind. At the same time, Tottenham are also winning. So, as it stands, or if we were to concede one more, we will still finish in 6th. But I'd like to hope that we will actually go and score and kill off this game. It's funny, the one game where I say, you know what, no, we're not going to concede, we concede. Just typical, isn't it? Absolutely typical. Oh, Badiashile. Be careful, man. He can be a bit of a liability, this guy, can't he? Thiago Silva. Listen, has Thiago Silva got the armband or not? Give him the armband, man. Let him finish in Chelsea career as at least leading a game. You know, at least. All the other scores still the same as the second halves have all recommenced, basically. All started again. Cole Palmer, good tackle. Good tackle on Cole Palmer there. Good block out by Caicedo. He's kept it on. Little flick. Caicedo. Nice. And we've won it back. Okay. This is ping pong. This is like we're playing ping pong. Just bouncing from one end to the other. I'm just doing this like a cat looking at a screen. This is crazy. Free kick to Bournemouth. Keeping an eye on these scores as well. As it does stand, City will be winning the league. Tottenham will be finishing in 5th. And Chelsea will be finishing in 6th. If Chelsea finish in 6th, it means that we have to watch the FA Cup final. There will be a watch along for that here. And we will need Man City to win that cup final in order for us to get Europa League. If Manchester City do not win that cup final, then we will be playing Conference League, which I don't even want to play. I'll be honest, at this point, I don't want to play. That's a good tackle on Caicedo, I've got to be real. That's a great tackle. And the shot is out for a goal kick. So yeah, I don't want us to... Thiago Silva's having a word with Anthony Taylor here. What's going on? Thiago Silva's talking to Anthony Taylor about something. All I understood was the word face by Anthony Taylor. And we already know Thiago Silva's not a big fan of him. Just like the rest of us. And there's Dominic Solanke. Cobham graduate, ex-Chelsea Academy. Didn't really get a push in the first team. He couldn't really get in at that time when he was trying to get into it. I think, if I'm not mistaken, it was Antonio Conte's generation. And if it was Antonio Conte, then yeah, there's no way. There was no way. Oh, we got goals. We got goals. Not at Chelsea, but we got goals. As Cole Palmer takes the shot and it's blocked. Crystal Palace have got another one. 3-0 against Aston Villa. I'm sure they're playing against a very, very hungover team. Luton have got one back. So it's Luton 2, Fulham 3 over at Luton. That doesn't help Luton's cause, by the way. That game's basically turned into a friendly. Right. So, yeah. 3-0 Palace and 3-2 Fulham. Meanwhile, elsewhere, still no goals. All the same. Caicedo, ball right up the pitch. Does that land to Jackson? No. Jackson's not really done too much today, has he? It's been a bit of a quiet day so far. Best Sam 2095, thank you very much. Long time. How you doing? Thanks for keeping us entertained during the season, man. Also, shout out to all the loan players we have to deal with again. Lukaku, Ziyech, Kepa, Broja. Don't worry, they'll all be going. We already know Ziyech is staying permanently in Galatasaray. Broja, God knows, we ain't getting any money for him, that's for sure. If we're lucky to get £2.50. Kepa, God knows. Who wants him? We'll have to start a car boot sale for him. And Lukaku, I don't even want to let him back in the building. Like, that meme of the lock being changed and the player that can't get in, we got to do that, basically. Here's Sterling, into Cole Palmer. Go on, Cole. Good tackle. Chelsea working the ball across the back as we are approaching the 60th minute in all games. This is 55, 56 over here, but some of the other games, 60. The Brighton Man United game is dead. It's still 0-0. It's the only game that's 0-0. Nothing's happened. Brighton obviously have De Zerbi leaving the club after today. He will not be going to Bayern Munich, by the way, which is a shock. So I don't know where he's going. And I swear it better not be where I've feared that he could end up, which is us. That better not happen. Another rumour that we heard yesterday was McKenna of Ipswich was linked with us. I mean, come on. Surely that's not true. I refuse to believe that we've even considered McKenna. Are we being serious? So, yeah. So, De Zerbi, where's he going to end up? Man United? Tuchel's going to be going to Man United, I feel. I do reckon Tuchel's already confirmed he's leaving Bayern Munich. Bayern Munich have confirmed that today. So, I think he's going to go to United. The mods are doing an absolute banging job, by the way. Big up to Stephen Kendall specifically. You guys are killing it in terms of clearing up all the fake scores. So shout out to every single one of you. Kukurea going back to Caicedo. Caicedo back to Petrovic. Sheffield United, do something, please. For the love of God, score. Please. Here come Bournemouth, trying to get that equaliser. Rico, thank you very much, saying, Younes, if you're up to it, they are looking for volunteers to take down the title celebration stage at the Emirates after Arsenal win the league. Oh, no, dagger. That's a big dagger. Hate that dagger. Spurs have scored. It's over. We're finishing 6th, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to have to do this the hard way. That's it. We're going to have to do it the hard way. Sheffield United, I hope you get relegated. You are. But nah, Tottenham have scored. Who's got their second goal here? Let's see who it is. Goyan29, thank you very much. Saying Sterling's on fire this second half, but Nkunku needs to come on. Yeah, I want to see Nkunku for a bit. That would be nice. Pedro Porro scored the second goal for Tottenham. So that's that. My goodness, Bournemouth are going for it. Can we get a counter? Let's get a counter, please. So yeah, look, ladies and gentlemen, I'm afraid we can't rely on Sheffield United any longer. So thanks for nothing, Sheffield United. We are going to finish in 6th, and we're now going to have to hope that Man United lose the FA Cup final. Basically, what I'm saying is, if you're a Chelsea fan, be here for the watch-along for the FA Cup final and bring your Man City tops. Bring your City tops, because that's what we're going to need. We're going to need City to win the cup. Simple as that. We are going to be Pep stands all day long that day. Without a doubt. And just to clarify the situation, if Man United win the FA Cup final, then it means that we will be playing Conference League. One thing's for sure, we will be playing 3-1 City! 3-1! Come on! City! 3-1 City! Who scored for City? Rodri. Big up Rodri. 3-1. That's the dagger. That's it. Surely. West Ham need to score twice again. And Arsenal need to score once in order for that to change now. I think that seals it. Arsenal's title hopes have just gone from 40% chance to 3%. It's done. Chelsea making subs. Pochettino is bringing on Gusto and bringing on Nkunku, and Caicedo's getting some medical attention. So hopefully it's not serious. But Man City are up now by a 2-goal deficit again, and I think that basically does it. Yeah, basically, look, if Man United win the FA Cup, we will be playing Conference League. If they lose the FA Cup, we will be playing Europa League. So someone's asking, why does the FA Cup affect the league? I don't get it. Let me explain. Because how it's done before the season starts. The Europa League spots, there's 2 Europa League spots. One is given to 5th place in the Premier League, and the other is given to the FA Cup winner. The League Cup winner gets a Europa Conference League spot, right? The FA Cup winner gets a Europa League spot. Now, if a Champions League placed team, someone in the top 4, wins the FA Cup and they're already going to the Champions League, then that place is given to 6th. So that's the situation we're in. Because Manchester City are playing Champions League next season. They're winning the league. So it means that their place, if they win the FA Cup, is going to be given to 6th in the Premier League, which is us. If United win the FA Cup, though, they take the Europa League spot as the FA Cup winner. So I hope that makes sense. For anyone that was confused. Crystal Palace have scored again. Crystal Palace, can I just say, Crystal Palace are doing incredible things. Since they got Oliver Glasner in, they are doing a madness. 4-0 against Villa, and I understand Villa are definitely not playing at full potential here. As I've said, they're on the beach. But Crystal Palace are killing it. Killing it. If I can have a look at their form, what's their Tottenham have scored again. Yeah, that's it. Now it's done. Now it's done. Now it's finished. Sheffield United, just leave. Just leave. Please, Sheffield United, just get out of here. Just go home. Go back to the Championship, and as it stands, don't come back. Basically, I'm sorry. Don't. Like, just... I can't believe we even thought of relying on you. We knew it was not going to happen, but let's be honest. Like, we had this hope. Oh, good from Nkunku to Kukurea. Kukurea's hit it out for a throw. Who scored for Spurs? That confirmation will pop up. But Crystal Palace, if I'm looking at Palace, their form... Yeah. They've won 4 out of the last 5. Insane. And they're winning this one. So they're gonna have won 5 out of the last 6. It's ridiculous. That's title winning form. Like, it's crazy. So big up to Crystal Palace. And for the Tottenham goal, it was Kulusevski getting his second goal. Maddison with the assist. So that's that. Send it, Central, Jackson, Central. Palmer. What are you doing? Palmer, use your right foot. You had the luxury to use your right foot there, mate. Just use your right foot. So, 5-0. It's 5. Crystal Palace 5. Aston Villa 0. This is insane. I almost want to watch the Palace game. This is nuts. This is ridiculous. Oh my God. Wow. And Mateta's already scored a hat-trick. Don't tell me he scored a 4th. Do not tell me he scored a 4th. Free kick Chelsea. Hang on, that's a penalty. That's a penalty. Surely that's a pen. Gallagher's been stamped on in the box. They're not going to give a pen, are they? They're not even going to look at it. Mateta scored 4, by the way, at Palace. Oh, Anthony Taylor's not. No pen. Of course not. King Javi, thank you very much, saying Palmer looks horrible today. I wouldn't say horrible. Quieter than usual, though. But he's not made mistakes. Like, he's not dreadful. Mateta has scored 4, by the way. He has switched on. Since Glasner's walked into this team, he has switched on. Oh, it's under review. The 5th goal might not count. Fulham have scored another one. It's 4-2 at Luton. Luton 2, Fulham 4. But the Crystal Palace goal is under review. Is it going to be given or not? Unbelievable scenes at Palace. It's been disallowed. Offside. So it goes back to 4-0. Not that it changes much, but you get the gist. Doesn't look like we're going to get any twists and turns to end this final day. We've not got too long left. 20 minutes to go, plus stoppage time, I think, in all the games as it stands. And it's pretty clear what's happening right now. The Europa League situation is sorted, right? The only way this changes is if Bournemouth score 2 goals in the next 20 minutes. That's the only way this changes. Newcastle will not be losing this game. And right now, as it stands, Chelsea will finish in 6th. If Chelsea were to lose 3-2, then Chelsea go down into 7th. And that's where we would need to hope City win the cup just to get Conference League. Oh my God, Brentford have scored. Brentford have scored. It's 3-2. Just as I've said, Newcastle look like they've done it. It's 3-2. And now it's all... Man United have scored. Man United have scored. Brentford are now... They've got one back. So it's now Brentford 2, Newcastle 3. So that game's not done just as we thought. That's going to help us. And Manchester United have scored. And Burnley have scored. And Palace have scored. Everyone's scoring. Palace have got a fifth now. Palace have got a fifth. Bloody hell. Everyone's come out of the flipping gates at the same time, haven't they? It is 5-0 now, Crystal Palace. I wonder who scored this one. Hang on, did Burnley not score? No, they did, yeah. Burnley have scored. So, 2-1. Man United have scored. Who scored for United? Dalot. Dalot has scored for Manchester United. So, what does that do? Oh, no, it doesn't do anything. Newcastle are still winning. Man United need Newcastle to drop. So, they need Newcastle to concede one more goal in order to jump above them. As it stands. Brighton are going out. Well, De Zerbi's going out with just loss after loss after loss after loss. So that's that. Absolute madness. Unbelievable. Ash Benson, thank you very much. Saying, Younes, I just want to say I remember the watch-alongs when you had not even 1K viewers and now you're at 4K. Big up YTF. Keep up the work. Thank you so much. No, thank you very much, man. The compound effect, basically. It's the beauty of the compound effect. But thank you very much for your support. Thank you for being old school, for being here since then. Yeah, we're in a good place now. So we keep going, and it's down to every single one of you that watches. So thank you all very much. As we are on the road to 200K. So as there's a corner, and Chelsea have to be careful here and not do anything stupid. And by what I mean by stupid is Solanke scoring at the bridge. We don't want that. Corner ball. Oh. Well, he's tried to turn in the box. That wasn't happening, was it? As it stands, Man City are winning the league. Tottenham in 5th, Chelsea in 6th, Newcastle in 7th, Man United in 8th. They will finish ahead of United on goal difference, a large goal difference at that. And that's basically it. Brighton have gone down into 11th to finish there. Palace into the top 10. And that's it. So that's as it stands right now. Ball into the box again. And it's out for a goal kick. 2 Chelsea players down here in the process. Gallagher and Silva, is it? Definitely Gallagher. Are they okay? It looks like they've banged their heads into each other, I'm guessing. If they're both down like this and there's no one else that's down, they must have banged into each other. What's ironic is it's these 2 players that could be leaving the club. So Silva's definitely leaving. Gallagher, we don't know. Here's the replay. Oh, yeah, oh, guys, what are you guys doing? Guys, communicate. Communicate, lads. They've just literally banged heads into each other. Silva's like, I can see, man. Gallagher's all right. They're both up. Wow, Sky Sports are late with all the confirmations. They took their time there. So there's the confirmation as it stands. Yeah, Tottenham to finish on 66 points. Chelsea will finish on 63 points. Newcastle and United will finish on 60. So it's all down to the final day. Oh, and by the way, yes, just a little observation. We see how both of those players went down, Silva and Gallagher, and none of them had to come off. Right? That's a rule that's been in place for a very long time that no one's really known much about, up until when Chelsea exploited it under Mourinho. John Terry's told us the story before with him and Gary Cahill, where to waste time and to stop the game, they were told if one person goes down, then the other has to go down as well. So I think it was Gary Cahill that went down to the ground and John Terry just dropped just to waste time. And the ref was saying, you got to go off. And he's like, nah, look at the rule. When there's more than one player that's down, it's two players that are down, none of them have to come off. And that was an instruction from Jose to them to do that, just to waste time and not run the risk of players being off the pitch when the game restarts. So just levels. A rule that no one knew existed. Yeah, incredible. That was the year we won the league, 2015. So crazy. Exactly, yeah. Now the rules are the rules. The rules are the rules. Newcastle have a penalty, by the way. But the rules are the rules. This is why when JT said he told the ref had to go and check with the linesman. And the linesman told him, yeah, that's fair. The rules state that. If the rules state that, it's not cheating. So it is what it is. Newcastle have scored the penalty, 4-2. So it's Brentford 2, Newcastle 4. That's it. Any hope that Man United had is in the bin. Game over, basically. Man City are 15 minutes away from the title. Arsenal. Talking about Jose, in the end he was right. Arsenal? Nah. Nah. Reece loves his pink, doesn't he? Does like wearing pink. Who's been booked? Gusto's been booked. All right. Yep, Arsenal have bottled it. It seems like the only way that this turns is if West Ham in the next 15 minutes can get 2 goals, which is unheard of. At Man City, that's unheard of. So it would be pretty mental if that sort of thing were to happen. Oh, Cole Palmer with the pressure there, nearly getting himself in on goal. But Bournemouth survive with their little run of play at the moment, and they're playing it very, very nicely on the right-hand side, cutting in. Oh, he's in. Is that a pen? Anthony Taylor says no. We have dropped the levels, I've got to be honest here. We've for the last 15 minutes, it's like we've stopped playing. And look, if it was 3-1, I wouldn't care. 2-1, well, guys, what are we doing? You know? Because all it will take is Bournemouth to score twice and we're in the mud. Oh, my God. Petrovic. Solanke trying to get that goal. We have gone to sleep. Now, thankfully, mathematically, all we need is a draw. So technically, we can afford to concede one, but I don't want to. I want to win. I want 5 wins in a row. That's what I want. Up in there playing like Crystal Palace. Solanke is all over us. Nearly, just wide of the post. Talk about a man that left Cobham has now got a point to prove. Back with a vengeance. That's an unlucky turn and a good shot. He's played that. That's very unlucky. His execution there was 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. Just wide of the post. That's a yellow card, ref. That's a yellow. Jackson's been pulled. Is it Jackson? Anthony Taylor's having words. Anyway. We are coming into the very end now. We are coming into the very end of this game. The last 10 minutes of the season, lads and ladettes. Oh, here we go, here we go, here we go. Square it, square it, square it. It's blocked off the defender, hasn't it? Unlucky. Ball over to the right-hand side. Go on. Central. Palmer. Palmer on the edge. Ball being worked. Blocked. Gallagher. It's gone quiet elsewhere in terms of goals. Gusto! Unlucky. Unlucky. Would be nice. If we got a third, that would be a very nice way to end the season, basically. And it won't be too far off my prediction either. I did say 3-0. 3-1 would be alright. Doc Clone, thank you very much. Saying, mate, what do you think the most priority that we have to improve for next season? Personally, I really worry about our medical records for long. I mean, yeah, we need to fix our medical situation this summer. No questions asked. I would like to get 2 experienced players in. And aim for top 4. Top 4. There's no excuse. This next season, we have to finish in the top 4. Simple as that. And then the season after that, I want a title challenge. Simple as that. That should be reasonable. So. Oh, ball over the top! Jackson! What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? Nkunku unlucky. But Jackson, man. He's got to be brighter there. He's got to be brighter there. Elsewhere, still no goals. It's all gone quiet. And City are on track to winning the league title for a 4th time in a row. It's still 3-1 at the Etihad. 8 minutes plus stoppage time remaining. And yeah, Arsenal, I feel like, have probably just calmed down now. It's still 1-1. I bet they're not even pushing too hard. They probably know the score. Probably done. Manchester United 2-0. Brighton 0, Man United 2. That goal changes absolutely nothing for anyone concerned. But it is 2-0 to United. Hader, thank you very much. Thank you very much. He's saying, if we had to sell this window, who are we letting go? That's a good question. Personally, the names that we've heard could be let go. I don't really want to let go. Like Gallagher, Chalobah, I don't want to let them go. I'd be tempted if a good offer came in for Sterling. I'll be honest. But ultimately, I'd want us to go and get some good experience. Badiashile, if we are going to get a centre-back, I wouldn't be against a nice bid for Badiashile. And obviously, all the other guys that we know are going to be sold. You could say the same for Disasi. If a nice bid came in, I'd consider. So yeah, basically. And then yeah, we'll see exactly what we can do with Lukaku, Kepa, Broja. Who scored for United? Let me just have a look. Højlund. He's found his shooting boots. T Macintosh 26, thank you very much, mate. Saying Younes, really love the streams this season, mate. I'm glad to have been back with them. Honestly, this season's been a very interesting season. I had the hopes that when I started them up again, because I didn't start them from the beginning of the season. When I started them up again, I really hoped that, you know what? Hopefully Chelsea will start winning. Do you know what I mean? Hopefully Chelsea start winning. And that wasn't the case. We were poor. We were horrific. So what I thought could be a good superstition turned out to not have any effect. But we are now approaching the end of the season, and 5 wins out of 5 is looking like we're about to hit that. So big up to you, and thank you to everyone that's tuned in, everyone that's supported. Much appreciated. It's been fun. We are going to be here for the FA Cup final, and we will be here for the Champions League final without question. So that's going to be a good one. I look forward to it. We'll see what happens. So yeah. And Guy29, thank you very much, saying I would take De Zerbi or Tuchel in a heartbeat. Poch gets no credit for showing up at the end of the season. He must go, in my opinion. I'll be honest. Look, I'd take Tuchel. Yes, I would not take De Zerbi. If you gave me the option now between Poch and De Zerbi, I'm keeping Poch. Simple as that. I do not get any hype with De Zerbi. Is he a good coach? He's a good coach. But I do not believe he'll operate at the top level. I just don't. And right now, what's put a spanner in the works is this this late run in form that Chelsea have suddenly shown up with. Petrovic with the save! Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! That could have put a spanner in the works. But yeah, De Zerbi I still feel needs to prove himself. I don't feel like he's proven himself. In terms of grinding, getting results. Now, I'll be honest, the initial plan with Pochettino wasn't to try and go and win the league with Poch. The plan that I thought in my head was with Poch was, let's get into top 4, right? And then we can assess and then see if we can go for someone that's more elite, right? That was the plan, because after Graham Potter, we just needed someone that was going to steer the ship. And even that, I didn't feel like Poch was doing, up until lately. So we're about to finish in 5th. If you're offering me the choice between him or De Zerbi, I'm keeping Poch. And in the meantime, it gives De Zerbi, wherever he's going, we don't know where he's going, time, have a season, see what he does somewhere maybe a bit better. But we've got to find out where he's going. That's the thing. Nick, thank you very much, saying Poch deserves 2 signings he wants and 1 more shot. This is the thing. He also wants more of a say in terms of transfers, apparently. And I completely, I back him on that for sure. Because I do think a manager needs to have input. If he's not getting any input, what's the point? You know? Because Because at the end of the day, it's a system that the manager wants to implement. You can't change that. You can't dictate the system and then get a manager that's just going to do what you want. What's the point? So there needs to be a sense of it. And hopefully he has a say. And a little bit of a compromise between him and the recruitment. Louise, thank you very much, saying every time Caicedo gets in, we concede a goal. It's true, you know. It's actually true. I hope. Well, he's on now. He's come on for Cole Palmer. I hope we don't concede. Oh my God. Oh, talk about drama. West Ham have scored. West Ham have scored. Doc saying, I'm happy we still together in ups and downs, mate. We did it to the end. I hope we'll improve it with certain progress next season. Salam Dari from Indonesia. Thank you very much, mate. Thank you. West Ham. Souček. Unbelievable. Handball. Was it handball? Ah, yeah, VAR. Go under review. Oh, no, handball. Yeah, it's done. Now it's done. Now, City are champions. Ladies and gentlemen, City are champions. It's happened. It's happened. It's happened. It's done. Arsenal still 1-1. That would have put a spanner. Because could you imagine a last-minute West Ham equaliser and a last-minute Arsenal winner? That would have flipped everything. That would have gone mad. Oh my God, Arsenal have scored. Do you see what I mean? Do you see what I mean? Could you imagine? Could you imagine if Arsenal have scored, they're 2-1 up. If West Ham had that goal stand and then they got an equaliser, it would have kicked off. That would have been historic. That would have been outrageous. Havertz has scored, I think, Arsenal's last goal of the season. But West Ham's goal is disallowed. So, Arsenal, sorry, it's not happening. It's not happening. But, what I will say, Arsenal are going to finish the season on 89 points. Which is 1 point below the tally that the Invincibles got. So, I mean, they've got nothing to show for it. And they've got the most wins that they've ever had in a Premier League season ever. In a league season ever. 28. Oh, given away. Oh. Gallagher, unlucky. Oh, the Arsenal goal is going to VAR. Arsenal's going to VAR. That's just the perfect way to end the season, isn't it? Perfect. Is it been disallowed? Go on the review. Man United have ended, by the way. 2-0 winners against Brighton. That's the end of the Derby. Thank you very much to Joseph. Thanks for keeping it real in the madness. That was this entire season, mate. Thank you, mate. Thank you for sticking around. Love your videos and hope you hit 200k ASAP. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. The goal stands. Havertz's goal stands. No, thank you very much, Joseph. Much appreciated. And on to next season. See what we do. But on here, it's going to be craziness. It won't stop. Transfer market will open. We'll get all the craziness that will happen. Oh my God, here come Bournemouth. Bournemouth are in. Petrovic! Oh my God! Is that Gallagher? Oh my God, Galadog. Now, if that is not a statement to Chelsea from Gallagher to say, give me a contract, please, right? Then I don't know what is. Beautiful defending from Gallagher. He's just missed up one end and he's literally come all the way back to defend and he's blocked that beautifully. Oh. KDS2, thank you very much. And are you going to do a reacting to your Premier League predictions video? 100%, of course. Did I do a predictions video? I must have done. I don't even remember what I predicted. It must have been something stupid. But I'll go back and I'll check for sure. I'll react to it. I will react to it, definitely. That will be a video that I'll do. That might be a double upload day at some point. So keep your eyes peeled. This game's going to end 2-1, I think. I think we've done it. And yeah, Man City are on the brink of winning the league. Again. They will finish on 91 points. Arsenal will finish on 89. Let me actually show you guys how this is all going to end. There we go. Man City, champions, 91 points. Arsenal in second, 89. Liverpool in third, 82. Aston Villa in fourth, 68. Champions League spots. Tottenham will get the Europa League spot on 66. Chelsea will get a provisional Europa League spot on 63. It's a Conference League spot if United win the FA Cup. And it's a Europa League spot if United lose the FA Cup. So that's that. Newcastle and United in 7th and 8th. Luton, Burnley and Sheffield United relegated. So that's that. Thank you very much, Jay Gray, for the super sticker. And thank you very much, JC. Much appreciated. Solanke smiled and laughed as he missed. I really think he wanted to miss that. Gusto is wasting as much time as he possibly can on the ground. You love to see it. Now what we are going to do Louise, thank you very much. If we don't concede with Caicedo on, all Chelsea's curses will be officially over. I've also now got Man City. Chelsea's about to end. Man City still have a few minutes. It's full time for Chelsea. That's that. Season's done. We are finishing 6th. Kendall, good job, buddy. Here's to next season. Thank you very much, Kendall. And thank you for your work as a great mod. Beautiful. Harry Parker, would have been nice to get a silver appreciation. And yeah, that's the end of Thiago Silva. We are now going to get to say goodbye to Thiago Silva. That's that. Sad times. Very sad times. All the games have ended except for City and Arsenal. I've got the City game on here now. I've also got... let me do this. Oh, we've now gone over to City. So they've gone over to City. City are about to win the league. Arsenal still playing, but the scenes are now here at the Etihad. And they're about to win the title. Rag, thank you very much, saying thanks, Younes. Missed watch-alongs last season, but was great this year. Thank you so much. And there we are. Man City are champions. It's full time, and all the fans are coming on the pitch again. They do this every flipping year, don't they? I mean, guys. Like, come on. Have you not had enough? You've run on the pitch every year, like 4 in a row. Just at this point, it shouldn't even feel special. Like, it shouldn't even feel anything, you know? But respect to Man City, they deserve it. Chelsea Blue DS, Poch out then. I mean, now, look, I've got to be real. Chelsea have fulfilled what I've asked of them. I did ask of them to beat Nottingham Forest, to beat Brighton, and to beat Bournemouth. And we've beaten Nottingham Forest, we've beaten Brighton, and we've beaten Bournemouth. So now we've got a conversation to have. We've got a conversation to have. Chelsea have won 5 in a row. We've got 6. A place that we just did not think we would be getting. It's crazy in terms of how that's worked out and how that's all happened. So there we are. Incredible. We definitely need to take into consideration in terms of how this is all going to actually be wrapped up. So yeah. I think the best thing to do is to keep Poch on. Now, I think it is the best thing to do. We'll get into more detail of that once the news starts to wrap up, because we've hit the end of the season. We now know there's going to be conversations. I think we're going to get leaks. We're going to get info. We're going to get told what's happening. We're going to get all of this. So once we hear what the situation is, what both sides want, what both sides are thinking, we'll be able to take it from there. And I will give you guys my thoughts and opinions as it all comes in. But Manchester City are champions. And yeah, right now, Chelsea are finishing 6th. We've got the job done in terms of a Europa League spot, bearing in mind that Man City win the FA Cup. And we get to say goodbye to Thiago Silva now. I'm sure there's going to be all sorts of clips and videos that are going to come out tonight from this game. I know Thiago Silva is, I think, going to speak to the fans on the pitch, which he might do shortly. I don't know if that's going to be shown or televised. But yeah, I'll get into the review. The review will be out in about half an hour. Make sure you're here for that. Much appreciated. And again, huge thank you to everyone that's tuned in, not just today, but throughout the entire season in terms of the Premier League. Like I've said, the FA Cup final, we will be here on a watch-along. And the Champions League final, we will be here on a watch-along. I might even do the Europa League final, because it's Bayer Leverkusen and they've not lost yet. So maybe we'll do that too. So be here for those. Those will be the streams that will wrap up the season. Once again, thank you all so much, and I will see all of you on the review. So thank you to everyone that's contributed, subscribed, interacted, viewed, and I'll see all of you on the review in a short while. Thank you all so much, people. In a bit. Take care.